It is time. Time indeed. Let's bring this on back. Mic's picking up fine. Looks like we're good. Alright. Starting over the water lurkers. Honestly, I don't need that big of a deck. My damage has nearly doubled, actually, since the last one, so that's good. And I just realized they can probably just earthquake me to death. Guess we just hope they don't. Looks like we're in the clear for this fight, at least. Oh, you know what? I should get the Jewel of the Faint from a shared bank. I don't have one. We gotta get another artifact. Do I still need this lounge lizard? Yeah, I do, I think. Yeah, okay, got it. Survey camp. I've missed a bunch. Oh yeah, probably because I like just got it, didn't I? Like I did. And of course their eyes. Bows, I guess. Alright, I'm actually I've been getting fire pips. So I think I have elves inside if they end up shielding. Power pip? Gas. That's what I love about this new gear. My pip chance also pretty much doubled. Because I have like 12% from the FAM and 15 from the ring now. It's way more than I had before. Got all your gear off camera? Yes, I did. Just haven't really had too much time to stream lately. But yeah. Skibidi, absolutely Gonzalo. This game is so skibidi sometimes. Do I have elves inside? I do not have elves inside. Maybe I should put some in. wild ass sound. How did that take you, by the way, to get the boots? The boots I actually got on one of my last runs. The tier 1 boots. So I've got all these tier 2s that I can just pass to my other character.
Very impressive. It's good we never fought one another. You must first use the moon dial to charge the storm shards, then place them upon the altar. After that, Tempest Stormfish should appear, and you must defeat him. He will likely have with him the final piece of the portal. He needs it to manifest completely in this world. When you've defeated him, go and tell Leland Hawkins that I was of aid to you.
Yeah, get some pots. Don't worry, guys. I did all this off camera and there were no witnesses. Yeah, guys, I did some mining off camera. And I got the tier 1 hat, robe, boots, the wand I already had, a fame, and ring. But don't worry about it. I guess I should... Do we have a thing at the guild house yet? I need to tell Val to handle that. I know I told some of the others, like, we need to get a guild bank, but I guess I haven't gotten around to it yet. Lucky pot of gold. Hello, 15 gold. Oh wow, 15 gold. But yeah, I need to get an amulet, and then I also need to fill my potions. Then I should also probably dump some of the stuff that I'm not going to use in there as well. You would not believe how many of these death wands I've gotten. It's kind of crazy. Storydale. Unhallowed tunic. I'll probably just like feed one to my pet. Speak on the sauce Liam beef. It's days old and irrelevant now. You're right. I think Sauce is just like really paranoid about just everything. And he's also weirdly like super opposed to adding a stream delay. So it's like even when he does get sniped, he's not really doing anything to prevent it from happening, if that makes sense. The voice is getting louder for him? Absolutely.
You charge the storm shards by placing them on the moon dial. They soon glow with power.
Damn, so I just walked through that without getting my head cut off. Big GG's. I mean, that gets targeted by the same snipers for years now. I don't blame him for being paranoid. I don't either, but at the same time, it's like a stream delay would help him a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like I got sniped one time, and I immediately threw on a 20-second stream delay for all of the PvP streams I did after that. Because that's just what you do. If you don't want to get sniped, stream delay is how you at least tone it down a little. It's like on stream, 4K, nothing, facts. Like, I have sympathy for the guy, but come on, your fellow content creator who looks up to you is gonna snipe you, man. Yeah, it's like it's like there are people that do snipe him, and that's cringe. But Liam was not sniping him, and if he was, why would he do it on a storm? You know what I'm saying? If he was gonna be a Fed, he would have done it on like a death, rather than do it on a mirror, you know? What even is my pip chance? I think it's 70 something. It'll go up once I get that winter test cat. I don't even know what I'm going to do winter test. Probably after Celestia, but it's not going to make it any less pain to actually go do. I'm definitely going to need to stay on fire pips all throughout that world, and then just spam fire elves at people. Just a shield counter. Real ones do winter test at level 40. I'm not a real one then. I'm just a humble ice wizard. Just trying his best. Feels so weird seeing this. I'm so used to being mid-60s at this point. Celestia, yeah. I'm just over here just having hit 50. But I guess if you do a lot of side quests, it would make sense. You could probably do winter tests with the gear you have right now. Probably. But it's just the big thing is having to deal with all those shields. And the best way that I can really deal with all those shields is if I have big enchants and snow angel. That's kind of just how it is. Easily, even with Zeus gear, you'd be fine. If I was any other school, yeah. Maybe not Nastron, most of it anyways. Nastron's crazy. It's like there's a 90 and a 65 that the guy puts on him. Winter test gets that awful, it's mainly the end part. It's like, if you're on a school that's not called Ice, then it's okay.
You fit the storm shards into the altar. Electricity starts to build in the air around you.
Who dare summon the avatar of the Storm Lord? I will destroy you for this insult.
But yeah. Resistance is honestly still kind of low, but I'm not running a pet that gives any, so we ball. And then 4% fizzle chance, so much better than it was, and it's 78 damage. That's the pride and joy. And then I also have some Pierce. And then, yeah, 71% pip chance. So, big dub. Let's throw in a feint. As a matter of fact, maybe I should throw in a Colossus. Because I kind of want to get that minion out of the way before he can Earthquake me. So, yeah, I'm going to start things with a feint on Tempest. Or if I'm honest, he doesn't have enough health for me to really worry too much. Okay, once he gets the 4 bosses fight where they spam high-end wild bolts, for real. That'll be fine. My strongest instead of still TC monsters. Part of the whole on a budget type deal that I've got going on is like, if I can't afford Monsters TC in the Bazaar, then I won't buy it. So that's where we're at on that. Okay, so I just need to not get crit on, and I'll be totally fine. Right, team? I realized something about the lack of Ice Blade vid yesterday. You get Ice Blade Mushu, which ends up being 4th out of 5 the first arc. Yeah, that's a big thing about it. Like, it is real important to get that, like, way quicker, you know? Okay, am I at 5 pips, is that? I think it is. So I need to get a power pip like now. Because otherwise I just get marked. Am I allowed to donate you Monsters DC? Not quite, Joe, not quite. Welcome back to the streams, it's been a minute. Glad to see you here. Okay, so this should do it. I do have a feint. Yes, I've been working and trying to find myself for my guild house, yeah.
Tempest Stormfist disappears, leaving in his place the final piece of the portal to the Lunarium. But it is cracked.
Glad to catch you live, thanks. Farming Azoth for a guild house is pain, to say the absolute least. And I did get a monstrous TC there, so I will go ahead and pack that in. 10 levels before you get Ice Giant is crazy, facts. It is very slow in the earlier parts of the game. Did you get the boys put together and farm Frost Giant spell elements again? For this character, I might. I might genuinely do that. I might do at least one stream like that. I do have one other character, so maybe once I get that one to Celestia. With me and the boys. So I've got an off-stream playthrough that I'm doing with View. Like real old friends, like 2017, 18 type deal. I've been enjoying it. Been making progress, but definitely gonna want to get that one to Celestia before I start farming. I farm my Azoth for $1.99 USD, facts. That's the best way. You still AFK farm Azoth, or is that patched? I am not the one to ask about that. I know people that have, but yeah, I don't know.
You've recovered it, but oh, something doesn't look right. Not all is lost. I'm sure we can get that portal piece fixed up in no time. Head to the Astral Archive. The archivist should be able to help you. What else is it for, if not that?
Gargantuan TCs, that's actually huge. I'm gonna get rid of the giant and throw those in. I would like to find a guild eventually for my myth, but I got time, only 121, yeah. Getting like the nullity robe, even at level 150, it's kinda huge. Okay, so I guess while I'm here in the District of the Stars, I can at least try and find the lounge lizard. If memory serves, he's back here. Or no, he's over at by the orrery. That's right. So yeah, we'll handle that later, I guess. Probably just make a round after we finish Celestia.
I am the archivist, a construct to aid research in the Astral Archive. I sense the presence of a damaged section of the Lunarium portal stone. If you wish to restore it to full function, please follow these steps. First, place it on the preceptor of contemplation to study its current condition. Second, consult the preceptor of contrivance to determine the method of repair. Third, place it in the preceptor of confirmation to restore it to its original condition. Finally, repeat the following incantation to align it with the remaining pieces of the Lunarium portal stone.
The archivist teaches you an incantation in the ancient Celestian language.
How about that? What if you go to Bazaar and Monsters TC just randomly pop up? I would not be able to buy too many of them. That's what would happen. Hello, can you miss Celestia? I do not. And I'm here. Oh, damn. Anyone knows what any of this says? Oh, we got 4 of them. You know, I never actually watched that animation in full, but it's kind of interesting. Why not garden? That's easy gold. I guess farming couch potatoes, that probably is something I should do, but the only, I guess, location that I could get access to at this level is, what's it called? The Troubled Warriors. Which I could farm those, but it wouldn't give me too much of a yield. As a low level, I don't really have that many methods of farming, you know. Celestia's fine until you get the Krusty Krab Empire and want to give itself insane bolt fags. Not even couch potatoes. Key limes are easy to get and give stupid amounts of gold. I have heard key limes are good. I just don't know where to really farm them. So... yeah, the spider's best for couch potatoes, right? Yeah, they're a good spot. But I like the Gulches and Mirage the most for that.
You
They have
say
highest
the
drop rate.
words of the incantation, and the portal stone gleams as if filled with moonlight.
I sense that the Lunarium portal stone has been restored to full integrity. I recommend you restore the Lunarium portal stone to its correct alignment within the portal. To do so, exit the Astral Archive and proceed in an orderly fashion to the area currently designated Celestia Base Camp.
Celestia will always be my favorite world. Has a special place in my heart from when I played it as a kid. That makes one of us.
You
Got my raiders
restore
not
the
bad either,
pieces
thanks.
of the Lunarium portal, and soon it shines invitingly.
Oh, let's see it go off. One more. Hey, there it is. The thing about key limes is that you only need once they self-replicated mature harvest. Ooh, that's good. That is actually good. I went to Archie just not realizing. I
It's
was
a
in the
welcome
chat.
sight to see. Now that the portal is active, it's your chance to enter the Lunarium and see what's inside. If you find the Moon of Celestia and bring it back, we can finally unlock the keys to the Astral School of Star Magic. I'm thrilled for you, but be careful in there. No telling what's inside.
No telling what's inside. Oh yeah, never mind the easiest place. You get them with the Ambulance and Avalon. Yeah. It'd be like that, but I'm not too far off. It's just Zafaria, and then I'm probably gonna do Grizz and all that first. So I do want to get that Winter Tusk up by
Something terrible
56.
happened here. The Stellar Protectors have run amok. You should find one that isn't hostile.
Dark side of the moon, baby.
The Stellar Protector's power mote has been removed, and a binding incantation has been woven over it. You can start by charging the Protector, by restoring its power mote.
I mean, Belloc drops him too, but I doubt you want to farm him. Yeah, you would be right. Belloc is a pain in the neck, and I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do about him yet. I might just have to face tank a Ra when I get there. Overtimes? Yeah, probably. So if you want to, save up crowns from the ads by 1 key lime and it'll snowball into a full plot in 1 to 2 months. Might have to think about it. 750 for 1. Yeah, I don't quite have that yet, but I could probably get it. There's a lizard in here, right? Yeah, there is.
Now that the Stellar Protector is charged with its power mote, it flickers for a moment.
Must activation code find Captain Gloomfang. Release reactivate.
Just drop a ban on ground, some slight fags. I'll totally do that on my budget account. I can't even unlock open chat because I haven't made a purchase.
A stellar protector. Ah, yes, I wove a binding of lethargy upon it so long ago I've forgotten the unweaving incantation. I tell you what, the war with Celestia ended ages ago for me, and I have little interest in further conflict. I gave the incantation to my 3 former henchmen, Thrail Bone Striker, Vorgan Soulbreaker, and Sarvis Bloodsword. However, they're not as pragmatic about the war as I am. They won't give up their pieces of the incantation without a fight.
How about that? Alright, so I guess Vorgan is down here. Oh, that's nice. He just has 3 of those mobs. Okay, I'm not trying to learn moon spells. I promise. Can I just get the kelp? Thanks. Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, if they start spamming shields, probably won't be using those. I'll be going for a Snow Angel, if anything. Better giver, dealer, proof breaker, and mighty pet for pave, guys. I'm about to get beamed on this first round, aren't I? Oh, or maybe not. And yeah, it is immediately looking like a Snow Angel type game. Oh cool, a Moon School trainer. I bet I can add some very useful spells from that into my spellbook. Hell yeah. I can polymorph. Surely that's not completely useless, right? Incoming single target stun, imagine. I believe they just dump their pips early so I don't get triple frost gianted. Shouldn't gonna get chain stunned. No such luck. Okay, yeah, we got our Snow Angel. It's looking good. It's cool, should just be part of Myth, yeah. Okay, please don't crit on me, any of you. But especially not that guy, so we're good. Yikes. 980. Has this always been a 4v1? Yeah, pretty sure. Polymorphs have actual potential if they had more unique spells like Ship of Fools and Rat Span and, you know, actual stats that let them, yeah. It's like I made that whole Moon School tier list a while ago. And I did it kind of as a joke. But there really are not any good moon spells or any moon polymorphs. I think the highest any of the polymorphs got might have been B or C tier. Because it actually gave some damage and had accuracy. And I think it was a Celestian polymorph too. Wasn't there actually a polymorph that was used in Peeve a while back? I don't know. Don't really got much recollection. Oh, it's just have a bunch of useless spells. He gets like most of the most dumb spells in the game. Facts. Moonblade has infinitely more utility than any polymorph spells. That is true. That is very true. Some of them have unique spells, like I believe the Treant had a hit and 50% Sanctuary, I believe. Yeah, that would actually be kind of useful. Okay, my only saving grace is that all of these guys are out of pips. So, being able to polymorph seems like a myth exclusive thing. I guess. Okay, current objective, survive. Boss is dead at least. But that guy is going to take at least another round. Okay. That one fizzled. And that one passed. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Huh. Maybe not. It looks like all of them survived this turn, so maybe I'm boned, but who knows. If I gotta heal spam, if I gotta come back and heal spam, then I will. Can both of you just... Okay, perfect. I think we're good then. But if the others have, you know, 3 ice minions, then I'm definitely gonna have to change up my deck. Jeez.
Vorgan Soulbreaker's final message to you is his third of the incantation.
I got 2 pieces of Celestian Totality gear. And yep, looks like that's what we're dealing with, so. Okay, let's go to Life Pips. Maybe get a couple of those, you know. They're on a Snow Angel. Alright, well, I guess it's only 2 of them, but we'll see. Mythos is trying to explain what their identity is while minions still have no use in the game. Facts. Oh, there is a third. How about that? They were pulling Pig, and then they banned all of them. Yep. That is Rat's Law. If it is fun, it shall be banned. Alright, fail pit, so that just kind of sucks. And the tar. Golem Minion is a staple and belongs to everyone's deck. It is a good shield breaker, that's for sure. I'll say, I'd rather get hit by a bunch of blizzards than by an Arctic Zilla. Rest in peace, Carrie Larry. You will be missed along with your damage, bubbles, and poison. Facts. The LP minion was Talos for sure. He had like a presence at Legendary. It was kind of crazy. Like way back in the day. Talos needs to make a comeback for real. He'd actually be decently good because you can't just kill him with a wand hit. I don't think, at least. And now they're saying that they want the minions to be like the Beast Moon minions, which are even more useless than the ones in the base game, because they carry nothing at all most of the time. I don't even play Beast Moon, so I can't even imagine how bad those would be. You're having fun? Next patch, Death School has more health than ice. Absolutely. And resist, yes. That sounds like something he would do. Wouldn't even be off-brand. just realizing how many problems I have with Meat Moon and the Mayhem, yeah. Like, I've been meaning to get into Beast Moon because that's the only way I can actually upgrade my Golem and Thieving Dragon. But, kind of just over it. Beth technically does for all because all the drains, facts. Even in PvP, just like as an ice, you have to really outdamage a death. Which is insane. The amount of riding the devs do devs is insane the past couple of years, facts. Do you think there are any gear sets worth farming between Darkmoor and Eon? Honestly, not really. You can get through on Darkmoor gear. This would be plus tier, now I'm taking a mid C, facts. Basement is easy content, it's just a grind. To each their own. My Dragoon isn't bad, but Dragoon takes forever. Yeah, that's the big thing. It just takes too long to get. Gear template out of the 22 pretty much made Dragoon useless except maybe the amulet. Yep. It's pretty crazy. From Darkmoor to Reaver, that's different. Here's Winter Tusk to Mali, and then Mali to Eon and Reaver, yeah. I'm just using Dragonspire Mali gear right now. And it seems to be working out. Like, if I was still in Zeus gear, these fights would be impossible. I guarantee you. I would have died at least 3 times by now.
After he's defeated, Service Bloodsword tells you his part of the incantation.
Like a Mayhem, it's meant to be like an escape from the constant played AoE grind. That is the base game, but the way it's structured, it pretty much devolves into that brain dead buff stack AoE, yeah. Yeah, that's not surprising. This looks like something I could just yoink. It is. Alright, lovely Katie. It's time for your daily dose of Celestian Legion statue. I know the wizard's in here. Okay. My Dragoon was on game content, of course I was gonna farm it, but now I just skipped that. If they made the recipes much more reasonable now because of the new gear and audit, then maybe I would farm it. Yeah. It's like, it's just not worth to farm right now when you can reasonably get through on just regular, just on Darkmoor. But let's just use whatever I've gotten until 5660, facts. I don't think Celestia's that hard. On an ice, and if you don't have like a good pet, it's kind of miserable. if I'm being so for real. When you try to do something different, your teammates will report you. Yeah, man, I'm glad I don't play Beast Moon. I did not potion. How about that? If any of them shield, I'm going to flee and go potion. Okay. So if you gave Ice Throne Unicorn and also gave him Cerberus. Wet. Gear Sharps and Potence are nice, but I agree, skip Dragoon, yeah. It's like, it was good for back then, because it was endgame. But now there's no point farming it. I am going to get pulled. Okay, take 2, this time with much more health. I've seen people get called slurs in Beast Moon Hunt. Those people don't play around. Yeah, it's pretty crazy in Beast Moon. Alright. Beastman players want to tell them to take a shower, for real. None of them ever will. None of them ever will. High school viewers when I tell them to like the stream. Facts. Y'all should. Y'all should also not tell Gonzalo to take a shower for suggesting that. Because it's true. You should like the stream. I will never like the stream. It is my right to not like the stream. Okay. Alright, the boss is dead, but the others are just gonna sit there and live for a while, so I'm just gonna spam shields. I've got no reason to be typing all that. I'm talking with some of the other WizTubers in the WizTuber server about shorts and like short form content, because I've seen a bunch of other creators in the space start uploading stuff like that, and it doesn't really make sense for me to do it, because the thing about, like, if your shorts start to really pop off and you get a bunch of subs, then the algorithm is going to, the viewership doesn't translate over to, like, your long form content. So if you start to get a bunch of subs off of shorts, and then you start uploading long form content again, it's going to do worse, because it's like YouTube is basically just going to see that your long form content has not been up to par, and it's not going to be pushed as much.
When Thrail Bone Striker is defeated, he surrenders part of the incantation.
So it's just kind of how it is. It's like, it's one or the other because of how the algorithm works. And I'm going to stick to long form for the time being.
You got the pieces of the incantation. Excellent. Let me tell you the sequence, if I can remember it properly.
Captain Gloomvane explains how to combine the 3 pieces of the incantation.
There you go. You should be able to reactivate the Stellar Protector now.
My sanity is slowly depleted over the summer. Anyone can relate. Facts. We ballin'. This levels me, I'm pretty sure. So let's
You
go for
speak
it.
the
Yep.
incantation in the hopefully correct order, and the Stellar Protector awakens.
I have been dormant for so very long. What has happened in this place? Morganth and her armies were raised against Celestia. The Celestians summoned the Storm Titan to protect them. There was a flood. We tried to protect our cities against the waters, but we could not save it all. The battle continued for us, even in death. The ghosts of Morganth's legions battled our own soldiers. We Stellar Protectors sought to protect Celestia's secrets, but we were undone by Morganth's trickery. I will release the barrier that keeps you from the Lunarium, and I vest you with the full authority of a select.
You may have luck speaking to another stellar protector.
How about that?
This stellar protector has a minuscule amount of power left.
I exist to serve my luminary. The souls of the dead are trapped in this place. Morgant's legions, their spirits corrupt this place. Selenor will not open the inner sanctum while they remain. Release the crystal pylons and the ghosts will be free to depart the lunarium if they are set in motion.
Go crazy. Yes, the elitist server, too exclusive for us common folk. Well, you know. We just sort of do our own thing. And sort of talk about content, the game, and how that goes. There's also a lot of them that just talk about Honkai Star Rail to the point where there's a separate chat in there for it. Wait, so how long ago did the Fall of Celestia happen? I don't even know. I think centuries, maybe? We spin him. Guess we get to wait for the mobs to walk by. Another one. And that is the last one. And then I don't know why they just sort of lunge at you, but they do. So how about that? Because we're talking about Morgant's army, meaning that she's been around for a long time, yeah. I feel like it happened a really long time ago, just canonically. Maybe she went into hiding after she lost the Battle of Celestia, maybe. Maybe, team, maybe. Maybe it's the ladder. Yeah, maybe. Got some storm boots, interesting.
You are no Celestian. I don't know how you made it to this high place, but your orbit ends here.
I thought I saw Frost Giant get buffed, or is that a beta that isn't out yet? It is out. That is neat. Love to see it. Let's see if Selenor here has any resist. 80% of balance. Okay, so we're good to just sort of beam him. Sounds good to me. Got buffed in the spring update, yep. Let us see it. Let us see it. Use a guard TC on that, get 820. I think what people mean when they say they like the story is mainly the atmosphere of the story, not so much the contents within. Maybe so. I like the story of Arc 2 just because it's like... I guess you'd be right. The atmosphere does play quite a big role in things. Can I power this? Nope. Okay. Why is it still 570 then? I thought it went up to like almost 700. Well, originally it was 460 plus the stun. And then in the spring update, it got 110 damage buff on the base version. And then 615 is the highest it goes with spell limits. Damn, that's worse than I thought it was. Yeah, it was bad for a very long time, but they did finally make some improvements, which I was real happy about. So, big dub. Yeah, that weakness was inevitable. Lauren Ambrose is kind of incompetent in the second arc. Yeah, he just sends you after all the problems. Got him.
As we fought, I sensed that your heart is not tinged with the evil of Morganth's shadow web. I release unto you the moon of Celestia. Use it well and wisely. May it grant you hope and direction in the sea of night.
Got the moon of Celestia. Let's go. William removed me from his guild. Tough. Yeah, I think he's trying to revamp it. He invited me. Or he asked me if I wanted to join up, and I said I would join on my balance. So, technically speaking, I can do Storm Jade.
You've done it. Now, only the solarium keeps its secrets from us. You've proven to be so invaluable. I hate to bother you with another request for help, but I've no choice. Could you go and speak to Piper Melville in our research station? The science team is in dire need of aid.
How about that? Now 51. Someone who usually speeds past these quests. What's the storyline so far? Basically, it's like Celestia like sunk under the waves by Morganth. And so we've just kind of been helping out around here. How does this work? How much is the budget? $0. I haven't even bought any memberships yet. I've just been running on gifts from the team.
Oh, thank goodness help has come. Where are the rest of you? You didn't come alone, did you? I suppose we can make do with the party of one. The steam drowners have gone berserk. They're the mechanical workers we brought with us to help with the digging and heavy labour. Now something's gotten into the cogitators and they're attacking members of the expedition. They must be stopped.
They must be stopped. Remember when I told you about that pump in Celestia base camp? One pump jump? Facts. So true. R2 in a nutshell. Some crazy bitch wants to destroy the spiral because, through singing dinosaurs. Yep, that is pretty much how it goes. Real, yep. Alright, double buff frost giant. Pop off. Like corned beef hash. Can't say I've had much of that. Goofy on death animation. I'd say level 52, which I will pretty soon, to be honest. I will be able to train Giant, so that's a better enchant. This is truly the gameplay of all time. I give a shit on the Cabal. Subtle name, by the way, for being generic and not threatening, but at least they have a reason to recreate the first world. Yeah, I guess. Vaguely. A little bit ago, I just paid for a second membership so I can dual account and never realized how cheap and easy it was. And it's on. It's kind of decent. Like dual boxing and all that. It's some effort though, that's for sure. You ever do grand PvP? On occasion, I did some a bit ago, but I haven't really been back on it.
It's a sad bit of work, and it will cause some difficulty later on, but it had to be done. Now that the immediate threat they possess is over, it's time to get to the bottom of what caused the malfunction. I found some irregularities in the cogitators of the steam trailers, but I'll need to gather more evidence before I can be sure. Can you defeat some steam winchers and recover their cogitators? Oh, and recover the cogitators from the steam trawlers you defeated earlier.
Bruh.
If they've got the same irregularity, then that's the source! Science in action!
Bro moment. Okay, so just don't spawn on me. That sound good? Gas. The winchers are probably out here, aren't they? Are these the myth ones? Yeah. Okay, I knows how to produce a battle banger, facts. Between this, you know, Chrysalis. It's like they have some good soundtracks, that's for sure. What is Morgan's reason besides you got kicked out of Wiz School to destroy the spiral? Facts. It's only $14 instead of $10. And there's a script that when you press X and space on one account, it does it on the other. So all I have to do on the second is passive fights and that's it, yeah. Yeah, if you're carrying yourself on a max, it's pretty nice. Bam. Okay. This new gear has been so nice. Like, actually. This new Ice with Solar gameplay, so you have to set up if all mob fights makes me scared to level mine up now. Honestly, for these mobs in particular, I could be using Blizzard with just a strong enchant and be getting by. I just am not. And I should be, but I'm not. Because I overkilled by more than double with the double buff Frost Giant, so. If I got more mob fights coming my way, I'll probably just Blizzard. Okay, teleport is back over here, correct? What's good, Zay? Welcome to the chat. You make me want to finish Max My Myth instead of play the new D2 expansion. Facts.
I'm impressed. You took them apart like a born mechanic. Are you sure you don't want to give up the whole wizard thing? Now that I can identify the glitch in the cogitators, I can formulate a defense. We have a galvanic fence using power drawn from the galvanic towers, but it was deactivated by the Steambot revolt.
Damn. Chillin', how about you? Been doing alright. It's a Saturday. Always nice for it to be a Saturday. Don't really have much to worry about in terms of like classes. And it's the same for tomorrow as well, so probably be back with episode 5 tomorrow. How much of an upgrade is the gear now? I had about 40 something damage and I've gone to almost 80. And then my universal resist has improved. So is my accuracy, you know. I've gotten Pierce, which is super nice, and then my pip chance has improved by quite a bit. So it is a pretty big power spike. Especially on top of the fact that I got Frost Giant with it.
Excellent work. You've bought us some precious safety and managed to avoid electrocuting yourself. If you're willing to stay on and help a bit more, I'm sure that Engineer Montgomery will welcome your help. He's in the Arboretum right now. Just drop in and tell him I sent you.
Alright, Engineer Montgomery.
Who's that there? Come any closer and I'll fry your gears with galvanic energy. Oh, my pardon. I thought you were one of them renegade constructs. The constructs have run amok. Something's turned them bunkers and they keep attacking the expedition. I'll need your help locking things down around here, if you're willing to help. Can you buy us some time? If you can, thrash a handful of them Hydra mechs and steam valets. That'll do us nicely. So keep an eye out and give 'em what for.
Alright, level 52. I can go back and get Giant now. Still gonna do waterworks to get crafted gear for level 56. I'm gonna make the hat. I'm gonna make the Winter Tusk hat. Because it gives a blade. I should put this on a while ago. My depths wrench, I got one of those.
Excuse me, young wizard. Please look me up in the Celestia base camp when you've a chance. It's quite important.
Giant now. Big dubs. Engineer Montgomery, like Mr. Montgomery, he has the power. Facts. Okay, if it's a Hydro mech, I'm definitely not going to be using Blizzard, though. Because I've only got so much Pierce, you know. Yeah, if anything, I'll be using Snow Angel in this fight, just because of the shields. Just gotta pull it first. I'm the only one who thinks that Mr. Montgomery sounds like Apu from The Simpsons. I haven't really watched much of that. Could not tell you, but... There we go. If he sounds super British, then yeah, for sure. I have 9 messages on Discord. Okay, how about that? All these like ice versions of storm spells that do full damage, they never really made sense to me. Nice stereotypical Indian soak cleric, but close, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah, dude, ice mobs in early to middle Arc 2 are just so ass to fight. Because they all have just like ice versions of storm spells and then ice type health and tower shield, and it's a whole thing. I've only beaten 2 of them. I should probably refill my TCs, right? Quick, he's not looking. Let's be right-wing propaganda. Facts. I'm gonna pin that. Just because. Okay, so they are going first. How much do you want to bet one of them shields? No? Oh, looks like we're in the clear. Want a goated viewer? Absolutely, Gonzalo. Appreciate you, gang. Yeah, bro, fall on your face. Dude, I got a badge for that. Golem Destroyer, or Golem Breaker, I guess, is what I got. Anybody up to farm Drown Dan? Okay, for this one, I know I can just throw in some blizzards. Like a single buff blizzard will probably do it for these, right? Or 1230, I don't know. Holy shit, the ice mob didn't shield. Buy a lottery ticket now. Real. Let's do a few rounds of Drown Dan while you're here. Facts. So down. Bro's got the goofiest casting animation. Now, granted, I don't have any crit or none, but ever find Drown Dan from the looks of his cheats? That does not look fun. I haven't either. Okay, I didn't quite get him, so probably just a Frost Giant. Let me look up Drown Dan. Drown Dan. Tier 4. Oh, he, oh. It's not fun at all, facts. Drown Dan is the worst farm of all time. I'd rather spend another 10 hours on Manticore, bruh. I get that though, wholeheartedly. I just looked and he puts out that invulnerability aura. That is kind of crazy. It's like, at least with Spirit of Ignorance, that's like popping it with Supernova is sort of the point. But for this, it's like, bro. It's like, bro. So, okay, I've been looking at this. Just so we're clear, right? You can't just supernova him and go on, right? No, you can't. Figures. That is painful. You gotta follow the code he gives you. Damn. That does not sound fun. Okay, I try to make challenging content without making the fight super annoying. Challenge impossible. Facts. I'm definitely not updating, or upgrading rather. Any of that. Like Ship of Fools will never get upgraded. Unfortunately, it drops to the full, so I need it on my death, yeah. I wouldn't sweat it. You have Wattledown Frenzy. That usually gets the job done. It's not a drain, but it's good enough. I gave up and bought packs for Ship of Fools, yeah. That's what they want you to do. That's why they make all these bosses just absolutely nuts.
It's a fine thing you done for us indeed. Now, let's get to work putting things back to right. One of the first orders of business is to get the power running. That'll help us immensely. Can you go and assemble my toolkit from where it's been scattered? Them renegade watermatons spread them near and far. Come to think of it, while you're at it, you can use them on the generator to get it back on its feet.
Am I the only one who hates timers in any form of challenging content? Yeah, it's just stupid. To have a timer on it, like, make it make sense, team. It's like raids especially. It's like, genuinely, the Azteca raid would have probably been beaten on Test Realm if the timer had not been a thing. Like, the whole challenge in the raid should be the fights themselves, but having wiggle room for various strategies to work for no matter the team, yeah. Because it's like, there's always just one strat. Like 1 to 2 strats that work. Just like within the allotted time frame. You can't experiment or none with it. You can't like try out an ice hitter, you know what I mean? Can't just be like that. By adding a timer you don't make it challenging, you just make it annoying, rail.
Following Engineer Montgomery's instructions, you repair the generator.
With the timer, it just boils down to one strat, and that's do it fast, for real. It's just gotta do all this extra stuff.
Great work! I'll make an engineer out of you yet. You're on a roll, my young friend. Now let's get the power here back up and running so as we don't have to depend on you. Can you go to the galvanic towers and reset the power relay to send the juice running this way? It's right simple, really.
You switch the power relays on, sending galvanic energy through the circuits back to the Arboretum.
You've done it! I'm right proud of you. One of my own junior engineers could not have done any better. Those pesky watermatons are coming from somewhere, to be sure. If we can find out where, you can stop them at the source. They're right simple constructs without much in the way of free thought. They follow their instructions to the letter. Can you go get the cogitator circuit from one of them? It should lead you back to where it came from.
Now you do it fast, but doing the same garbage you've been doing the whole game. Buff stack into a hit. The only difference is it's not an AoE. And if it is an AoE, they heal for like half their health and murk you. Because that's balanced. That's it, right? So the same stuff you've been doing, but adding a few barriers to make it interesting, yeah. And then just a bunch of extra nonsense. Okay, is there any scenario in which I can get 2 automatons? Okay, there is. Big dub. Well, didn't quite get the others in there. Yeah, but we'll work with it. It might not be an interesting in the mechanics of a bug post release, yeah. That is the wizard way. If I was to do that, Polaris server would be bugged after live release. I know one will ever be able to enter it, facts. There's no AoE challenge coming. They've kind of started doing that with raids. At least. Like you can't aura or AoE in Crying Sky. It's probably going to end up with the second chance chest appearing and everyone abusing it, yeah. And the pets that come from this raid are going to have some talent that you need to make the strat better. Guarantee it.
You study the cogitator circuit. It's difficult to read, but you think the instructions lead back to the conservatory. You examine the doors. They're sealed, but you can see the signs of hydrobot tracks leading outward.
And also requires 1500 ASA, facts. And it's like one thing with every raid that's coming out, there's always like new monstrology animus that you have to farm. And it's like for this one, it's worse than the Revenants because I think these are rank 14s that they're doing, so.
The conservatory, eh? Bad news for certain. It's been sealed for some time now and surely won't be easy to get into. Getting into the conservatory will be a right bit tricky and will take a bit of hard work. So far as I can tell, it needs 3 different power sources, one from each of the celestial energy types: sun, moon, and stars. To the best of my knowledge, the best place to get that kind of energy is in the celestial fountain, smack dab in the middle of the Arboretum. Once you gather 3 power cores from the watermatons, take them to the fountain and put them where they seem to fit. That should do the trick.
I didn't abuse the second chance chest because I have honor and valor. Facts. Speaking head emoji. Okay, check out this huge brain play. Yup, 2 automatons in the same fight. I'm just good like that. I got a brown spider in here. That card is bad. Can I click on myself? There we go. I got 2. Not bad, not bad. And I got the ice boots. The ice Celestian boots. I think these are better than the boots that I have on. Right, guys? They're so much better. And I just realized I walk into a fight with an Aquabot. I'm smart. Well, alright. Surely I get a power pit next turn, right? Gives more health. Put it on. So true. Everybody's going to enjoy eating more metal, I'm saying. I need to, like, feed it some metal right now. I think it gives me some XP. I got it to Epic recently, so... Double pet XP for the whole month is really gonna ruin. I'll say that much. I think next week I'm gonna make a video about, like, how to make a pet, that type of deal. Yeah, my bag's kind of full. Have that. And that. And that. And that. Got 8 for that. Nice. Storied Celestian armor. And then I already have one of those. I'm actually getting, like, will increases on this. It's kind of crazy considering I don't think... Yeah, mine's not maxed out, so... This has actually been helpful. Tempest trackers, examiner's boots. And then, yeah, I think that's about it. Don't really have much else, really. Full scent, I want 2 of those. What's up, Gonzalo? Ice armor, it's taunting me. I have a myth ring, and I have a life ring. Okay, well, I got some out of that. I don't know why I was expecting my damage to go up. I didn't really get that much extra will, but... Your pet is triple double mighty. It is... I'm trying to go for a Quint. Boots of Celestia in totality, so true. Do you think the gear in Celestia contains lead? I hope not. This is a true statement, by the way.
You place the power cores into the alcoves for the sun, moon, and stars. A moment later, a key materializes above the fountain. You take it, but something about it doesn't look right.
Yeah, I hope there's no lead in that gear. Lovely Katie, you know, she would, she's probably not doing well. If there are.
Did you get a key? Let's have a gander at it, shall we? Oh, no. This key's damaged. The flanges are misaligned, see? It won't be taking you anywhere in the shape it's in. The best bet for fixing that key is to use some proper Marlebonian tools and parts to make sure it goes right. Can you go back to the research station and fetch some gearworks from the construct assembler? Those will do nicely, thanks.
We're in Celestia, not Flint, Michigan. Yeah, well... You never know how the water filtration systems work down here, you know what I mean?
These'll do nicely. Give me a moment and I'll get this little widget sorted out. It's done, so now you can breach the doors and see what lies inside. The next step is to head to the conservatory and see what hides inside. We still don't know the secrets of Celestian know-how. Until we rectify that, we're still but wee babes in the woods.
Bro. Okay.
The repaired key works like a charm.
Collect Celestian books. Say less. The sun never sets on Celestia. Thanks. If you could buy one aspect of Storm Cave, what would it be? I'd say the health, and buy a minimum of 4,000. That's a rate my stitch is an event in general. I don't know why I read that as rate my stitch, but I like it because you can get free stitch tokens. That's always been a problem to me, is the fact that you can't stitch for free, and that kind of remedies it. Back to Montgomery. And well, I saw a wooden chest, so not yet, right? Wish they had more in the crafting section, like insignia gear, retired gear in general. Yeah. Or like a rogue robe with fire and death symbols, you know?
You look like your head's full of a strange new learning. Did your reading go well? While ye were hitting the books, I did some studying on my own. I believe I know where tides are mysterious for. The pathing routes on their cogitator circuits spell it out that they're originating in the crystal reactor. The crystal reactor is in the next dome over from this one. A locked tower at the heart of all the Celestian power array. The books you read told you how to open the gate to the tower. Now you must go there and confront this baddie and give him what for.
Confront this baddie. Like at the crafting store right now, you can craft plain elegant gear. Shit you can buy from Eloise for less than 3k gold. Facts.
You examine this hydraulic channeler. It uses the type of fuses installed in the water matons.
Yeah, I mean, part of why it's in the loyalty store is because it's like the sun, moon, like shadow sets, which are much harder to come by. So it's kind of understandable, but still wouldn't buy it. I wish I could confront some baddies. Same. Maybe I'll just talk to Belladonna. Damn. It's June and I'm still sneezing. Life boots.
You install the fuses into the hydraulic channeler, but the power is still only half what it should be. You should also check the hydraulic channeler on the far side of the reactor.
So true.
You examine the hydraulic channeler, but realize it needs a new set of fuses like those used by the Aquabots.
What did you eat for dinner? I have actually not eaten dinner yet. So, I should have packed a blizzard for these. Oh well. Just Frenzy and Johnny, what are you doing? Facts. I need to be doing that for real.
You install the second set of fuses into the hydraulic channeler, restoring the telluric flow to the gate control. Now you can use the gate control to get access into the crystal reactor.
Is that going to be another dungeon? I feel like it is. Can't believe they added a spell named after famous Wizard the Frenzy Gamer. Facts. He's got that influence. The Frenzy Gamer canon. Facts. Y'all have any crazy school-related stories? Well, one of my friends from high school, I don't know why, but he would always, like, steal parts out of the computers in the computer labs. I never understood why. But he did.
You throw the switch and can immediately hear the gate unlock at the entrance to the crystal reactor.
Bro was hitting a lick, facts. Ooh, give me the whiz. Okay. Side hustling PC parts, for real. It's not like they were any good. But what's up, Greg?
Who you be? You not welcome down here. My fish pot's weak, but my glump no weak. My glump strong.
I will take your word for it, McGlump. A furry kid in my 9th grade English class ate dog treats in front of everyone and was proud, and the teacher was weirded out. Dave. Bruh. In my wood-cutting class, some dude literally took a meat off the table and he like cut the whole thing in half. That's crazy. I just woke up. I was like 5 a.m. last night. I feel that. Those nights are the best. I should have packed a feint. I just realized. Oops. gave weed brownies to a bitch in high school. I didn't have any weed in them and they act to die. Bruh. That's crazy. I should have gone for a gargantuan, huh? Tough. Plus, I took a Calc 4 class last semester, and somehow on Ghost Green Earth I passed. Yeah, those are sort of like, if they're not curved, you're kind of just boned. I got on my 2 exams before the final. Wow, like 50s. Oh, didn't need the thing after all. I'm a lump weak after all. How about it?
As McGlump is defeated, he drops a piece of the portal to the solarium.
Crazy. My friend got back from college, so we got into my car and drove all around the city doing stuff. Got back home, and he had edibles, so I decided to say fucking do one. First time doing weed. How about that? How was it? Hey, wooden chest. Got a 16 out of 100 on the first one and 24 out of 100 on the second with a 43% grade in total. Damn. Tough.
What a strange little creature, eh? I wonder who or what set him up to such deviltry. I cannot thank you enough for what you've accomplished here, and in such a short time. Now that you've got what you're after, I assume you'll be on your way back to Celestia Base Camp. You can now restore the portal with those, and pass along my greetings to Miss Benchley, will ya?
Bruh. Alright, Pieces of the Sun. What do you guys think is going to happen next? I think we're going to go to the solarium. It was decent. It wasn't really what I expected. I was like a nerd in high school and avoided weed / alcohol, but it's overhyped. I just felt heavy and watched anime for a few hours before going to bed. Yeah, it just sort of like chills you out. It's nothing like.
The pieces of the portal
crazy,
snap into
yeah.
place as if they had never been missing.
That's why it's legal in a bunch of states. It doesn't make you do fucking crazy shit.
You're back! And it looks as if your trip met with success. I am thrilled beyond measure. You've accomplished what we couldn't. The solarium is almost open to you. Go on. Go on. You may be the first living being to have set foot in that ancient place.
Okay, guys, we're level 53 now, and we're about to go to the solarium. Let's explore beyond the solarium portal. Okay, we ready? Oh, well, I haven't gone back here yet, and I'm really curious as to what might be back here. Let's look behind this thing. Oh, it's a lounge lizard. Oh, well, how about that? And Buxley Turtleton is here. What does he sell again? Celestial Observatory recipe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a pretty cool house. There's a PvP arena in here, I'm pretty sure. What's through this door? Oh. Well, I don't know where we are. I don't know what this giant crab is doing here, but let's talk to Nestor.
Hold, stranger. Your reputation precedes you. The Piscean Guard from the carved caverns spoke in fear of the strange wizard who defeated them. I am your ally if you will aid my people against the Pisceans and the Lothians, 2 tribes of savage barbarians. My name is Nestor. I am the advisor to Pontus, Emperor of the mighty Crustacean Empire. The Crustacean Empire was once great, and our wisdom was famed throughout the sea, but our allies have betrayed us. Can you go and defeat a number of Pisceans and Lothians? That will send a message that things must change.
The worst part is I thought I did well for the most part in the band, yeah. My professor said he was lenient when it came to partial credit, but I passed, so bless that man, facts. It's like, I'm hoping there's curves in some of my classes that I've got going on right now. I am not confident in what I've got. I wouldn't be surprised if the next thing that happened was a giant white crab destroying the spiral. Yeah, like the whole juggernaut crab that Freddy Kroeger just decided to make, that never really got explained. I went to Val's stream and it started hitting in front of CS when I was high, damn. I call this overhyped until you grab your car keys to get behind the wheel. That is facts. Krusty Krab Empire, S2E Empire, it's for you and me. So true. But the Krusty Krab Empire is not the Empire for episode 4 of the budget walkthrough. So that's where I'm going to wrap up for the day. I will probably be back at it tomorrow. So, pros by the parking lot horse area, the whole spiral. Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is. It's also real long. But I'm gonna pick this back up tomorrow for episode 5. So thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. You better be live tomorrow or else. Yeah, facts. Oh dang, I came at the end. Yeah, it's tough, but yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a 50 comments for the algorithm, all that jazz, and I will see y'all